Good afternoon. So my topic is Kruskal's algorithm. Kruskal's algorithm is a greedy algorithm used to produce a minimum spanning tree from a weighted undirected graph. So when it comes to graph, MSTs are subtrees of a graph composed of the vertices, all the vertices of your graph, and MST should have the smallest weight. So basically, see, there are lots of algorithm about MST. The two prominent ones is Prims and Kruskal. So in Kruskal, you have to choose the smallest, when you say weight, it's like when a graph is used to calculate distance from one airport to another, or to have the shortest time from one travel to another train station. So, yun yung purpose ng minimum spanning tree. So, bale, yung edges sa graph na yun ay merong mga numbers which indicates distance or time or any. So, si Kruskal's algo is used to choose the path wherein it will be able to visit all the nodes or the vertices of the graph with the smallest path. So, the actual Kruskal's algorithm was developed by, obviously, ni Kruskal, si Joseph Bernard Kruskal Jr. from University of Chicago. He is a American scientist who also work at Bell Labs. So the actual algorithm for Kruskal is the short dito, summarized steps are these. It involves three steps. First, unlike Prims where that just picks a random vertex, in Kruskal, you have to sort all the edges in a non-decreasing order of their weight. So basically, increasing ng lahat ng weights. Tapos, you pick the smallest edge kasi yun yung goal para minimum spanning tree yung makuha nating subtree, and you have to test it. If it forms a cycle with the spanning tree, kailangan hindi mo siya include yung edge na yon. But if it doesn't form a cycle, you can add that to your MST. So pag sinabi nating cycle, yung path, if it forms a path, pabalik doon sa ating starting, like you have vertex A, B, C, and then there exists a path from A to B, B to C, and then C to A. So cycle yun siya. So it's a loop, kumbaga, nakakabalik siya sa A. So dapat hindi ganon kasi when we say tree, it uh, it goes pababa. Diba? If it needs to go back, then babalik siya dun sa parent niya. So anyway, from the graph, you choose the smallest edge, and then starting from that edge, you choose the node. Kung ano yung node na gusto mo, from that vertex or node, I'm sorry, i-interchange ko siya. So sa graph, there is a vertex, and kung ano yung smallest from that certain vertex, you choose the next smallest edge na hindi nag-form ng cycle. And obviously, you have to repeat those steps until you have vertex minus 1 na edges. So, for example, meron ka ang apat na vertex. So, dapat kung meron ka ng tatlong edges doon na nakuha from your algorithm, then you have to stop. So, yan. On next part is I'm going to show a visualization of how Kruskal's algorithm works using visualgo.net, and my codes are in NetBeans, Apache NetBeans using Java, the GDK 23, but my Apache is 22. Okay. So let's go back here to further understand that algo. So I have here a graph. So ito silang mga 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the vertex, and yung mga lines with the numbers are the edges. So for example, if we travel from vertex 1 to vertex 0, then you will, it's either spend 4 hours if it's a travel, or kung distance for kilometers. Kasi itong si MST, it is, most graphs are used for real life problems that involves different stops or routes. And then, syempre, undirected graph dapat, so that makagawa tayo ng MST niya. So, pag sinabi nating MST, sub-tree siya, we will choose a root node, and then from that root node, we are going to traverse to other nodes. MST means all the vertices should be traveled. So, vertex ang tawag sa mga tong bilog na to if it is in graph. Pero pag nasa MST na, it is the root node, parent node. So, it could be used interchangeably. So anyway, first step, it should be sorted. So, pinakauna, kukunin natin lahat ng edges, si 2, 4, 4, 6, 8, 6, 9 na to, and it should be in increasing order of weight. Pagkatapos, bali, ito sila lahat. So, yung first natin na edge is with the weight of 2, si edge 1, 2. So, it's this one, with the weight of 2, si edge 1, 2. So, in this example, you could see right away kung sino yung smallest. Pero in reality, graphs are used in a complex or thousands of vertices. So you actually have to do another algorithm. For example, you do arrays that sort for the vertices, but that arrays mo should be objects of your edges para sabay silang masosort. And again, wait lang. Si visualgo.net, there are lots of visualization tools na pwede nyong gamitin. Pero si visualgo.net, I like this one. It is the companion website for the CP4 book na famous din by Stephen Halmin. So it's a book, Competitive Programming 4. So, yung pang 4 na yon, ito yung mga topics niya sa book 1. Alright, so let's start the algo. First, again, you choose the smallest weight. So basically, we will create an MST from this graph first. So obviously, if you're going to translate this into a Java code, ito na rin siya. Mag-start tayo sa 0 until all the edges. Paulit-ulit natin gagawin yon. I-check natin yung smallest. So, pag nakuha natin yung smallest, for example, we have the first. So, si edge 1, 2 has a weight of 2. If it does form a cycle, you add it to your T represents the MST, the minimum spanning tree natin. So anyway, since wala pa naman tayong MST, so automatically, pwede natin i-choose na kaagad si 1, 2 na to. And then, the next part will be, it's going to check si edge 1, 0. So, si edge 1, 0 has a weight of 4. It doesn't form a cycle. Siyempre, ito pa lang yung path natin, so wala namang cycle dyan. Then, we can add it to the MST. Next is, you check the next smallest natin na edge, which is the edge 0, 2. So, ayan siya. 4 din naman kasi yung kanyang edge, but yung pinakauna mong i-check first doon pag nag-code ka, check mo muna kung it forms a cycle. So, since it forms a cycle, ayan, nag-loop na sila. From 0, I could go back to vertex 0 by going through this path. So, cycle yung path na yon. So, dapat hindi natin siya. Ignore lang natin yung itong edge na to. So, ayan, ignored. Next is, you choose the next. So, there are the next edges. So, in reality, kung magko-code ka, you check this, check this, check this. Diba? Pero, in this part, chinek niya Next is C0, 3. If it doesn't form a cycle, you add it. Otherwise, ignore. So, since ito, hindi siya naman nagpo-form ng cycle, so ayan, i-add natin siya. Next is, again, hanggat di natatapos yung loop, matatapos lang yung loop kapag napuntahan na natin lahat ng edge list. So here, C0 and 4 edge has a weight of 6. Since equal lang naman din sila, sila yung pinaka-smallest. So ayan, i-add siya. And obviously, 4 edges has been taken already by our Kruskal's algo. So the MST has been found. Kasi nga, yung ating vertices is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 vertices. So kung meron ka ng 5 minus 1 na edges na nakuha, so this is C2, itong 2, 4, 6, 6. So mag-i-stop ka na. And that ends the MST. So, the remaining edges, may remaining edges pa actually, itong si 2, 3, at saka si edge 3, 4. But, pag i-add pa natin siya doon sa ating MST, magkakaroon na ng cycle. Pwede na kung from vertex 2, I could go back to vertex 2, which is not allowed on algo ni Kruskal. So, i-ignore na lang din siya. And then, pasok ulit tayo sa ating loop. Check if adding this edge does not form a cycle. And since false yan, kasi it will form a cycle, ignore ulit siya. And of course, ito na yung ating minimum spanning tree. So now you could choose one of this as the root node. And to calculate the total weight is 18. So ayan lang siya. That's how Kruskal works. So there are other algorithms that is different, but we'll still dapat kung i-apply natin, for example, si Prim, i-apply natin si Prim's algo dito sa graph na to, dapat 18 din yung makuha niyang minimum, yung total weight niyang makuha. Alright. So if you want to explore more, there are other problem examples here sa CP4 na book nito nila from National University of Singapore. All right, so we go to the codes. Okay, so first here we have, ito yung Kruskal that will implement the Kruskal's algorithm. I have several other, para medyo malinis tingnan, we have edges class. So, bali si edge, syempre, to define an edge, you have dalawang vertices, pagkatapos yung weight nung ating edge. So, ayan siya. See, it's just a class edge. Then, it has a vertex 1, vertex 2, and then yung weight. So, para lang, meron tayong constructor, and then merong mga setter-getter, at saka si compare. Tapos, si disjoint set na class naman, so, para makuha natin kung sino yung smaller, so, si disjoint set yung gamit, it's just an array, implemented using array. Tapos, ito yung Kruskal natin. So, this one is an array list of all the edges kasi nga kailangan natin lahat ng edges. Walang GUI para madali lang intindihin. Okay, so on the class Kruskal sa main natin, which is yung pinaka-first na mararan, we have array list of the edges, which is actually just objects which are objects ng isang edge. So for example, from edge 1 to 2, it has a weight of 2. So bale, itong data na to, papasok siya doon sa ating constructor. Pagkatapos yung 1, magiging siya yung vertex 1, vertex 2, and weight, and so on. So on, so on. So, implement ko lang lahat, itong 5, lahat ng edges natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, ito yung sila 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 edges. Pagkatapos, obviously, yung node count natin, 5. Ayan. And then, we create the graph. So, ayan. So, we call graph Kruskal MST. So, ito siya. Pagka-create ng graph, dito sa method na to, gagawa lang talaga siya ng ating MST na. I-implement na niya yung ating MST. It by calling this tag dito. I-instantiate niya yung disjoint set natin and then doon niya i-implement yung ating algo na yun. So, if we run this one, so basically, it's going to track the same thing sa ginawa nung, kasi the same graph tayo. Pero if we test it with another graph, ayan. Okay. So, ito yung output niya. Bale, kanina, we could actually see right away. So, ito siya, you have to find each of the vertices. Kasi yun yung, yun yung, you have to test each vertices. Alright. So, ayan, yung kanyang total weight ay 18. So, kung sakali, palitan natin yung ating inputs, then mag-iba din yung kanyang magiging minimum weight, minimum spanning tree natin. And for the files, ito siya. Yung text file na to, para pwede nyo makita. Okay. Open system. So, ito yung output natin, yung answer. Alright, so basically, that's it. If you want to explore more on Kruskal's algo and you want to test it yourself, you can just go to visualgo.net or study this book CP4. There are lots of examples how prims and Kruskal differentiate from each other. So, ang main lang na masasabi kong difference ni Kruskal kay prim, but they are both optimized na for MST. As long as you know as long as naka increasing order yung weights natin, Kruskal will always give you the correct MST. So, ang difference lang nila, si Prim, random lang yung picking ng vertex niya. Si Kruskal, it's a bit faster because the edges are already sorted. So, pagdating mo sa isang vertex, kung yan yung shortest edge, kung mas mataas yung weight dun sa kabila, edi dito ka sa kabilang edge mag-start. Tapos, dire-diretso na yun. So, again, 3 steps, yung non-detailed 3 steps. First, you sort the edges, the weights of the edges. Next is, you pick the smallest edge. If that edge forms a cycle, then ignore it. Do not add it to your MST. But if it doesn't form a cycle, then you have to add that to your MST. Then you stop when you arrive at vertex minus 1 edges. So kung may 1,000 vertices ka, that means you stop when you arrive at 99 edges. Alright, so that's it. That's Kruskal algorithm. Thank you very much.